Meerkat.
Meerkat.
Alright, what up, YouTube? What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Power Couple Show. We're here Monday through Friday.
Wait, don't go live yet. You gotta get your Periscope up and running.
Periscope. Periscope
Periscope.
is up, man. Periscope people are the bomb.
They are the bomb.
Ready?
Yeah, man. I'm
Cool.
ready. Perfect.
Cool. Awesome. What's up?
Hold on a second. Perfect. Just mute it, you know?
Yeah,
So
exactly.
simple. Sorry, guys. I'm just getting all of our cameras situated. Once we get our cameras situated, we can then begin the show. So,
No, hold on. There you go.
all right. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I just wanted to. I wanted to do that.
You're so weird.
I wanted to play that song. Beat. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Power Couple Show. This is Falsy Q.
Cassandra Lee, and together we are the
Power Couple.
We're live Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern on Meerkat, Periscope, YouTube, and the PowerCoupleShow.com. Welcome to the Power Couple Show, y'all.
Welcome to the Power Couple Show, guys. Just wanted to play that song. I'm sorry.
I guess you have a favorite for
So, I don't know, man. I don't even know who they are. I just saw them today. But welcome to the Power Couple Show, guys. Today we have a phenomenal show we're going to be bringing to you guys live to you because you guys deserve it, because we want to educate you. We want to share with you guys some really powerful knowledge. Today we're going to be talking about the 10 ways, okay? The 10 ways.
10 reasons.
I'm sorry. It's right here, actually.
Please. Perfect. That's perfect. Perfect.
All right, cool.
Okay,
So we're gonna be talking about the 10 reasons why your marriage may be failing,
Man.
your relationship may be failing.
this is going to be a great episode.
This is gonna be a great episode. So if you are joining us live here on Periscope, Meerkat, YouTube, or thepowercoupleshow.com, you want to make sure you share this with as many people as you can right now. Okay, on Periscope, come on, guys, let's try to get to like 50 today. Okay,
I want you to think about
let's get
this.
to 50.
Like,
this is gonna be a good show, man.
Today's episode is gonna be good. I mean, I bet you're sitting there like, what are those 10 reasons? What can those 10 reasons, possibly be that can potentially break a marriage?
Yeah.
Right? And this is not from the top of our head. This isn't like, something that we just randomly created. I mean, this is something that was studied. We looked it up, we researched it, and we're gonna share it with you.
And we're gonna be sharing with you guys some staggering. Oh, it came actually.
Cool.
Some staggering stats with you guys today. So it's gonna be a really good show. We're excited to share with you guys. Okay. Just wanted to give a shout out. We know, this is what really makes the day for us, right?
Yeah.
We actually had somebody private message us, letting us know how awesome the show has been for them, what they've been getting out of it, and how much it's helped them. And it's just amazing when we get people telling us that this show is really helping other people, and they're really getting a massive takeaways. Okay, I mean, that's the reason why we do this show. That's the reason why we're here live Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern. I mean, we could have done this show once a week, but we said, why not do it Monday through Friday? I think that it would be very beneficial, and I think a lot of people would get massive value from it. So I just think it was the best thing that people are getting massive takeaways from it.
Absolutely.
How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel good because it encourages me to continue doing this show.
Yeah.
Because people are actually benefiting from it,
Yeah.
And they're not the only person.
They're not the only person.
We've heard people saying that their marriage has gotten better from tuning into the show.
Yeah.
Which is amazing, and I love that, guys. This is episode 38 of season 2. I mean, let's just congratulate each other. We've been going 38 episodes strong. That's exciting. And those of you, if you've been watching from the beginning of season 2, we just want to congratulate you for taking this journey with us. And if you haven't, don't worry. We're going to be offering you guys very soon the last 50 episodes of season 2 once we reach the 50 episodes. That way you can have it as an archive, and you can put us in your pocket, listen to it whenever you can. But today is definitely going to be a game-changing episode.
Yeah, game-changing episode, guys. So again, if you're on Periscope, Meerkat, thepowercoupleshow.com, YouTube, make sure you share this right now. All right, if you're on Periscope, you know what you need to do. Just there's a little live button right here. Just tap that and then invite your followers. We'll give you a shout out. But most importantly, we're going to be able to impact more people together, right? I mean, that's what we're doing, right? We're using this this platform to really impact as many people as we can, and your contribution is really, really, we really value your contribution and your participation. So
it helps,
thank you.
man.
Yeah. So we're gonna start the day with what, babe?
Love words.
Love words. What are love words?
Man, love words. This is when we actually get to sit down.
I actually enjoy love words.
Me too. Love words is my favorite. We're gonna sit down. We're gonna look into each other's eyes.
Give them a shout out real quick.
What's up? Oh, shout out to Peace Mastermind, who just invited his followers. Go follow Peace Mastermind.
Absolutely.
Guys, you're watching the Power
Couple Show
live Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern, Meerkat, Periscope, YouTube, and
the PowerCoupleShow.com.
All right, those of you watching on Meerkat, Periscope, or YouTube, you want to make your way to the PowerCoupleShow.com.
Yes.
Baby, tell them why.
Because you're going to get access to a free PDF,
Woo!
which is the 7 ways to becoming a power couple. Really, really powerful stuff. I mean, this PDF is really good. And when you go to the PowerCoupleShow.com,
what's happening?
You're also going to get
what's happening?
The ability on the right-hand side. There's a banner. We're going to be launching the Power Couple Challenge,
man.
In the beginning of August. And dude, like, you guys want to be part of this challenge, right? You want to take this challenge because this is going to see if you are a power couple, which I know you are. It's going to make your marriage stronger. It's going to make you stronger, and it's going to take your relationship to the next level in love.
And the cool thing is that, you know, we've been talking a lot about the Power Couple Club that we want to launch, but this challenge is going to start the initiation. We want to see who are the real power couples out there in the world. The challenge, if you can complete the challenge, if you can overcome the Power Couple Challenge, you are definitely one of the power couples we want in the club.
Absolutely.
So go through the challenge, sign up, pre-register for it. You're probably saying, well, what is the challenge? Don't worry about it. Just pre-register, get on the early bird list, and you'll find out what it is, guys.
Absolutely.
So let's get right into it. Love words. This is when we get to look into each other's eyes.
Favorite part.
Tell each other why we love each other. Remind ourselves why we are in love in the first place. Edify one another, build each other up, and just give meaning to the word. Well, the 3-letter word, right? Three-word sentence.
No, I think it's 4 letters.
No.
LOVE.
No, 3 words. I love you.
Oh, I love you. Yeah. Okay, so. Love words.
We want you to participate. Get with your spouse. Call them, text them, FaceTime them, Skype them. Look at them.
Look at them.
If they're next to you.
If they're next to you. Baby, I'm going to start this one off, and I want to say congratulations. Like, you did it, man. Like, you did an amazing weekend, okay? You had, like, you had an amazing weekend. And, like, I've just seen you grow from weekend to weekend to weekend to weekend to weekend, taking your business to the next level. And I am so proud of you. I am so happy for you. And I always knew you had it in you. And I want to say thank you for pushing through, persevering, and just doing whatever it takes, man. I love you.
I love you too, baby. I love you because you helped me get those results. Like, literally, the weekend that we had, the amazing weekend we had, the results that we got this weekend wouldn't have happened without you. Like, you're the steering wheel to this ship. Like, you really guide our family in the direction it should go, and you're doing an amazing, phenomenal job at that. You're the best husband in the world. Seriously, I love you so much.
I love you. I love you, baby, because, you know, you're just the most affectionate person I know, and I absolutely love it. I want to say thank you. Never lose that, because that affection is so needed in a family, and sometimes I lack it, and I want to say I apologize, but I know that I'm learning from you, and there's just so many things that I learn from you every single day. And I want to say thank you, because without you, I would not have nearly as much fun as I do.
Baby, I love you because you talk about things that I don't remember to talk about. You find things that are so important that I forget are important. And you remind me why they're so important. You keep us focused on track. You push us to have conversations that most couples avoid, because you have a vision for where we're headed. And the only way we can actually head there is to look at where we are and figure out what we're going to do from where we are to get there. And it's like, I can't do that stuff without you, man. Like, you're just literally, I can't stop saying it, the best husband in the world.
You're
like,
the
you really
best.
are.
You're the best one.
You're the best. I love you. I love you so much, man.
Love you.
Guys, that was
Love
words, man.
Absolutely.
I know that must have been a little, too mushy for some of y'all, but
Yeah,
you
yeah,
guys
yeah.
should have been doing it with your spouse, not just watching us, right?
I know. Come on, man.
Do it with your spouse.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
You
sir.
guys are watching
The Power Couple Show.
live Monday
Monday
through
through
Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern on Meerkat, Periscope, YouTube, and
ThePowerCoupleShow.com.
If you are watching on Meerkat, Periscope, or YouTube, make your way to ThePowerCoupleShow.com, baby. Tell them why.
You get access to a free PDF, okay, which is called The 7 Weeks to Becoming a Power Couple, okay? And you can get access to that free PDF, okay? And also join our free VIP list, okay, to get more information about when we're going to be launching the Power Couple Challenge, which is going to be really, really good, okay?
The challenge,
The
man.
challenge.
Get access to the Power Couple Challenge. We want to see how many real power couples we have out there. If you can complete the challenge, we want you in the Power Couple Club, so we're going to let you know when it's launching. So
Yes, sir.
let's move on to the second part of today's episode before we dive into today's topic, which is 10 reasons
10 reasons, baby.
why your marriage may be failing.
Ooh.
Woo!
Ouch.
Pay
Yeah.
attention.
Let's pay attention.
Get the
We don't
notebook
want that to
out.
happen.
You don't want it to happen.
We don't
so
want that to happen.
let's do this.
Let's
okay?
do it.
Today's quote of the day
Quote of the day, baby,
is
is, drum roll, please.
a happy marriage is the union between two good forgivers. By Robert Pullen. Okay.
Yeah.
I was hesitant, honestly, for choosing this this quote. I was very hesitant for choosing this quote. I wasn't sure if we should. I wasn't sure if it was positive enough for me, because when you say two good forgivers, you're already putting in the assumption that y'all are gonna mess up heavy. But then I realized, you know what? It is a good quote because that's almost reality. The reason why I like this quote, and I think it's appropriate for today's topic, which is 10 reasons why your marriage may be failing. You have to understand that you got in a marriage with another human being.
Yeah.
You didn't get into a marriage with a perfect being.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't get into a marriage with God.
Yeah.
You got into a marriage with another human being. And as human
yeah.
beings, we screw up.
We screw up big time, man.
It's just what happens. We screw up. You know what I'm saying? And I think that if you, as an individual person, can keep that in mind about yourself and about your spouse, what begins to happen is you begin to live life, wow, my husband isn't perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm not going to hold any expectations of perfection over myself, over my spouse. Therefore, whatever we do, whatever we face, I'm going to naturally forgive it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm going to naturally forgive it because a happy marriage is the union between two good forgivers. But also try to give less reasons of forgiveness to your spouse. Less reasons for them. Like try not to make so many mistakes that it's a constant forgiveness. You know what I mean? Like
there's got to be a balance. You
yeah.
can't. It's like grace. You can't take advantage of God's grace over you because then you don't really understand it to its true potential. Because if you really, really understood it to your core, you wouldn't violate that. You would actually want to be more like Jesus. You just understand the concept.
Man, this is why I love doing the show.
Like the same thing with what she's talking about. She's talking about how a happy marriage is a union between two happy forgivers. It's true. Like you need both people to be forgiving because if you don't, one of them is going to be bitter and then that's going to kind of affect you and then it's just going to be really, really nasty. I mean, you really do need to forgive each other because we're not perfect.
We're not perfect.
We make mistakes all the time.
And I think that people come into a marriage thinking that they're somehow going to be perfect.
Yeah.
It's like when they say their vows, okay? When they say their vows, they really, really go, wow, that's exactly what marriage is going to be. Like, you know what I mean? Like the vows sound so beautiful and eloquent and perfect.
But it's not.
But your marriage is not going to look like that.
It's not going to look like that, right? And it's not just about understanding the concept, but it's really living it to your core. Because somebody who understands and wants a happy marriage and wants a thriving marriage, they're not going to abuse that. Because if you abuse it, you just understand the concept. You don't really understand it to its core. Because if you understood it to its core, you'd want to be more like. You'd like to have a thriving marriage,
right?
And you would do less
to hurt it,
right? So That's just that's what I think as well.
Yeah. So get rid of expectation of perfection over your spouse, over yourself. Just go into the marriage or understand that your marriage is not meant to be perfect.
It's not.
And when you live it that way, you will find that your marriage will begin to get stronger.
Absolutely.
It will begin to get, just more passionate, more loving, more affectionate.
Yeah.
When you realize, hey, you're human.
Yeah.
You know what?
Absolutely.
I'm human too. And so no matter what happens, let's just keep being human together.
Let's be human together, man.
Let's do it.
Look, guys, this is
the power. Oh, dang, man, you messed me up, man. We never do that in the.
Sorry. This is
the Power Couple Show, live Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern. On Meerkat, Periscope, YouTube, and thepowercoupleshow.com.
Here's what you guys need to do, right? You guys need to go to thepowercouplechallenge.com, okay? If you go to thepowercouplechallenge.com, you are going to become one of our early bird subscribers when we're going to be launching the Power Couple Challenge, which is for all couples and all relationships that want to improve their marriage, that want to improve their relationship, that want to grow in love. If you go to thepowercouplechallenge.com, you, my friends, can become an early subscriber, and as a bonus, you can get our access to a free PDF, which is called The 7 Ways to Becoming a Power Couple. Okay? You'll get access to that, and it's going to be really powerful.
Let me tell you why you want to be a part of the challenge, because what we're doing is later, we're going to be launching a Power Couple Club.
Yeah.
And only those who can complete the challenge that we have put together for all the married couples out there. If you can complete this challenge, the likelihood of you being a part of the Power Couple Club is 10 times higher. So do the challenge.
Do the challenge, baby. All right. So what I wanted to do really quickly, I wanted to share a statistic, okay? Which is crazy, man.
What's that?
It's in America, okay? In America, there is one divorce approximately every 36 seconds. In America, there is one divorce approximately every 36 seconds. Okay, that's nearly 2,400 divorces per day. 2,400 divorces per day. Okay, 6,000.
That's like one statistic that you broke down into like 3. You want to just
I'm gonna keep going.
Okay,
I'm just gonna keep going. Okay, because like when I mean one statistic, it's like the category.
All right, keep going.
So like, where was that?
2,400 divorces a day.
Yeah, 2,400 divorces a day, okay?
What?
16,800 divorces per week. And here's the kicker, 876,000 divorces a year. That's almost 1 million divorces happening in a year. What is happening? What's going on? Why are people divorcing? Why are people getting together and then calling quits on their marriage? Why are people hurting the people that they love around them while doing it? Why are the kids getting hurt? Why are the families getting split up? Why is everything going into chaos? Does marriage even exist? Can we be in love for as long as people? Is love even real? Is this a fairy tale thing? Were we sold a lie? That's what we're going to be talking about in the next couple of minutes.
Man.
We're going to be going over the 10 reasons why your marriage may be failing.
Let me tell you something, man. That's what this vision is about. That's what the Power Couple Show is about. It's about lowering those numbers, man. It's about decreasing those numbers.
Man.
I want to talk about those numbers again next year and say, hey, guess what? It's no longer 2,400 divorces per day.
It's
1,400 per day. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's huge, guys.
It's huge, guys, and it's gonna be up to us. It's gonna rely on us.
We have to lock arms together.
We have to lock arms together, and we really have to push this because this is unacceptable, man. Love does exist. Marriage does work. It's just that people don't know how to work it. People haven't been giving a blueprint. People have been, people are just giving up, man. People don't really understand the rewards and that marriage is truly a blessing, right? So we're gonna be talking about these things because, hey, you might be going through one of these things. You might be going through multiple things. Hey, you may be not even going through none of these things, but some of the 10 reasons that we're going to be sharing with you guys today, it may just be something you needed to hear to maybe share with someone that is going through something. And because you shared it with them, you now know how to help them out. So look, listen, it's up to us, right, to make a difference and to impact this world. So we can really shift this and make this a better world by getting marriages to work, by getting people to divorce themselves. I mean, almost 1 million divorces a year. That's
crazy. Guys, man, I don't know about you, but those statistics just got me a lot more passionate about what we do.
According to the U.S. Census Bureau, right? Once a cheater, always a cheater. Your thoughts on that saying? Okay, great. We're gonna answer that question.
Oh, that's a good one.
So that's once a cheater is always a cheater. Okay, so that's a question that they have on Periscope. Again, guys, you are watching the
Power Couple Show.
Okay.
Live Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern on Meerkat, Periscope, YouTube,
and thepowercoupleshow.com. Guys, what you need to do right now is go to thepowercouplechallenge.com. Become one of our early subscribers for when we're going to be launching the Power Couple Challenge, okay? The Power Couple Challenge is what, baby?
Man, let me tell you something. We're going to be launching something called the Power Couple Club. And Bao and I created a challenge that if couples all over the world can complete, the likelihood of you getting initiated into the club is going to be 10 times higher because you're able to actually complete the challenge that proves you are, in fact, a power couple.
Power couple.
Man, so you want to be part of the challenge, baby. You really keep pushing me.
I'm so sorry.
Like,
I'm
it's
sorry.
annoying.
I have like this bad
He's
habit.
like, he keeps making me go like this. I'm like,
I like shake my legs a lot. Okay,
anyway,
so
I just want to shout out Brian Arnold for retweeting this and inviting his followers. I appreciate you, man. I also want to highlight, make sure you go follow Brian Arnold. I want you guys to also follow Madison Clifton, who also retweeted this, and the kid Vari, who also invited his followers. So make sure you guys go follow those people, man. They're cool. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing.
thanks a lot, guys.
All right, so let's move on to the second part of this episode, okay? And remember, today's topic is 10 reasons why your marriage may be failing. Get the notebook out. We're about to dive into it. It's going to get deep and heavy. Why are those numbers so freaking high? We're going to talk about that in just
Why
a
are
second.
people getting divorced every 36 seconds?
Right.
Why are people getting divorced every day? 2,400 divorces per day are
Why
happening.
were you thinking
Okay.
about getting divorced? Why did you get divorced? What whatever, I don't know what situation you're in, but let's talk about
Let's
this,
talk
man.
about it, man. Let's talk about
Baby,
what people don't want to talk
Let's
about.
get into the challenge of the day. Has there ever been a moment where you and I even considered getting divorced?
Man, one of the things that we decided to do when we married, we said there's no plan B.
No plan B.
There's no plan B. We're going to make this happen. But yeah, there has been moments where we've gotten pretty darn close to like saying some weird things. Because we were irritated because maybe the finances.
I'm not gonna lie, I said it. I've said it out loud. Like I was like, that maybe we should just get a divorce. Remember
Yeah,
that?
I actually remember that.
And-
I actually remember that, yeah.
I would
Let's
never
keep
do
it real. Let's keep it real.
Honestly, I would never
Let's
ever
keep it
do
real.
it, but I was in the heat of the moment.
Yeah.
Has it crossed my mind? Absolutely it has. I'm a human being. I have yelled it out. I have said it. But deep down inside, man, I don't mean it, man. When I married Paulo, I said to him, divorce is not an option.
Divorce is not an option.
It's just not.
It's not.
We've seen it too many times in our own lives. Like, what it's done to me growing up, I don't want to put our children into that.
Our families.
It's just, divorce is not worth it,
Divorce is really, really just bad.
And
man.
it's become so accepted in today's society. Like, oh, you're getting married? Congratulations. I'll be there at the divorce too. You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly, yeah.
Like, it's so, oh, you got divorced, man. Hey, man, I'm sorry to hear. Moving on to the next one. Like, it's not even, back then it used to be so sacred. Marriage was so sacred. And divorce is like, it's so used loosely. It's just another thing. Putting it on the checklist of life.
Yeah,
You know? I got married. Check. Oh, I got divorced. Check. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. It's almost like you're expecting.
yeah.
Well, it's almost like
it's a part of the life cycle. Date, get married, have children, get divorced. You know what I mean? Like, it's like a lifestyle, and it shouldn't be.
it's like a lifeline, which is not really a lifeline. It's like a destroyer line. But like when people like start experiencing too much uncomfortableness, it's starting to get too awkward.
Right.
It's like divorce, So
You have to pull the wagon together. That's
Yeah,
right.
amen,
That's right.
amen.
Thanks for sharing that.
yeah, that's
Mika
good.
Boo.
That's good, man. Thank you, Brian All, for inviting your followers on Periscope. Really do appreciate that, brother. Make sure you follow Brian Arnold on Periscope. Yeah. So like one of the challenges that we've gone through has just been in the heat of the moment. We've said things that we shouldn't have said, right? And these things we're not proud of, we're not happy of, but we're not perfect either, right? But a lot of the things that we've gone through is stuff because we were not aware. We weren't educated, right? We didn't understand. We just went into this just really with faith and hope that God was going to pull us through, and He has. Glory to God. But the truth is that not to take nothing away from Him because He's amazing, okay? But what we want to share with you today is we want to give you guys 10 reasons why your marriage may be failing. Maybe you can identify where you may be at, and then we want to give you a solution or an action step that you can actually take home today, so you can begin to start improving and making those tweaks in your marriage that, hey, you know, can really make a biggest difference, can just be a big turnaround. Because honestly, divorce should not be an option.
Shouldn't be an option.
It's gonna hurt your family.
It shouldn't be an option. No plan B, man.
It's something that's completely damaging. It is way more damaging than what you think. Not now, but like in the future, it just causes destruction.
You know, and you know what we're gonna do when we go over these 10 reasons. We're gonna actually talk about which one was the one that got us in the verge of almost, you know, wanting to call it quits.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about what it was for us, and I want you to really sit down as you listen to this show, this episode, right here, right now, today.
Yes, sir.
Is think about which one you might be feeling that it might be causing your relationship to go separate ways,
Absolutely.
right?
Yeah.
You want to identify it, because once you can identify it, you then can go, I know you. Whenever the challenge comes up, you're trying to get me to divide this. No, it's not happening.
No.
When you don't identify it, you don't realize it's actually trying to cause division in your relationship.
You become aware.
You become aware of it, and therefore you can respond to it differently. Guys, in a few, we're also going to be answering some questions. One of the questions we got was, once a cheater, always a cheater. What do we think about that? We're going to answer that later, guys. You're watching
The Power Couple Show,
live Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern, on Meerkat, Periscope, YouTube, and
thepowercoupleshow.com.
Go visit thepowercoupleshow.com. Baby, tell them why.
Yeah, go to thepowercoupleshow.com, all right, so you can get access to a free PDF, 7 ways to becoming a power couple, join our free VIP list, okay, and get more access and more opportunity on when we're going to be launching the Power Couple Challenge. Okay?
Yes.
I also want you guys to go, okay, to thepowercouplechallenge.com if you guys can, all right? So just because you guys can get direct access to a lot of good things there, okay? So
do you guys work for a radio station? This is our radio station.
This is the radio station.
This is the Power Couple radio station.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Yo, guys, man,
What
I'm
up?
telling you, this is going to be an awesome episode. This is an awesome episode. We're talking about the 10 reasons why your marriage may be failing. Okay, 10 reasons why your marriage may be failing. You guys are probably wondering,
Lego.
the power couple thought about divorcing?
Yes.
Yes, we have.
Yeah, man.
But we are not going to do it. We're going to tell you how we overcame it, and we're going to relate to one of those things on the list that was causing us to call it quits.
Absolutely.
So let's get right into it. And the cool thing about today's episode is we're going to list these 10 reasons, but the next few episodes, the next 10 episodes, we're going to hit each reason and dive into it.
Yeah, we're going to break it down.
We're going to break it down. Baby, give them reason number 1 that marriages may be failing.
Marriages may be failing because of lack of communication.
Woo!
Okay, lack of communication. Look, listen. Let's keep it real, man. Look, listen, as guys, sometimes we don't speak our thoughts. We don't speak our feelings. We keep them inside. We turn our cheek and we go the other way. Women, on the other hand, the problem that they have, what they like to do is they like to speak about the problem. They're not very interested in you solving their problem as much as they're actually more interested in you listening to the problem that they may have at hand.
The only time that we don't like to communicate is when we know we're going to hear something we don't want to hear. Like if the spouse is constantly
A hammer.
saying, like a hammer, they're like, we're going to go, I am not sharing this with my spouse, because all he's going to do is judge me. All he's going to do is point the finger at me.
Condemn me.
He's going to condemn. He's not going to even make me feel good about it.
Yeah.
Let me just go tell my girlfriend instead.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
And then and then what happens is, lack of communication, guys, is probably the worst thing that can happen in your relationship, okay? Because if you're not communicating on a daily basis and you're not, like yesterday, okay? I'll just be real. Look, listen. We've been doing great. We do something called cashing out, which do you like, by the way?
Yeah, I love it.
Okay, I'll tell you guys what cashing out is later, okay? But we did something called cashing out for the week. So what does that mean? We basically broke down our life into 4 categories: our marriage, our life, our business, and our spiritual life. And then when it came to marriage, we're like, all right, let's start off with all the great things. And we're like, wow, this is happening. We're dating more, blah, blah, blah. And then let's start off with the things that we need to work on. And one of the things was we're not having sex. We're not making love as much as we normally do, right? And we can talk about this because we're married, right? Not to say that.
And this is the Power Couple Show.
And this is the Power Couple Show, right? So it's not like we're we're doing some weird stuff. But anyways, had we not done that, we would have never understood that. And then that could turn into something, because then she may start feeling like I don't appreciate her. She may start feeling like, what's going on with me? Am I not pretty? Insecurity. And then, so it's great to communicate that stuff. And then I told her, I said, look, baby, this is the reason why. I think this is what may be the solution. What do you think? And we're constantly communicating back and forth on a daily basis and on a weekly basis about our entire life, so then we can be open, right? So then nothing slips under the carpet, nothing becomes shocking, nothing becomes a surprise. Everything is known to us.
How could you be married to someone that you don't talk to? And I'm not saying, the thing is that a lot of people who are married, they don't talk. They keep everything surfacey.
They do, man. And
that's not talking.
Look, they lay in bed at night, staring at the ceiling, asking themselves, I don't even know who my partner is. I don't even know who this person is. I don't even know why I married them. Where's the love?
You want to know what's going on in their mind.
Yeah.
What are they thinking about? How are they feeling towards you? How are they feeling about their life in general? You want to know the deep and down inside of them that no one else knows. And you have to build it to that point.
Yeah.
Because that's how communication is. We're not going to go too deep.
Yeah, we're not.
We're like starting to go off on
Number
it.
2, what is it, baby?
Número 2. Finances, man. Finances, okay? And remember, I want you to pay attention. Which one of these is it for you, okay? We're going to tell you which one it was for us, but which one is it for you, right? Finances. Man, finances are huge. This is what I constantly saw arguments about in my household.
Me too.
Was money. Money, 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 money. Money this, money that. We can't pay this, we can't pay that. You're not doing your part. You're not. Where are you spending money? Where am I spending money?
Yes,
It's
sir.
money, 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 money. Let me tell you, finances is probably one of the biggest struggles that people in general go through, that end up, for suicide, that end up divorce, that end up angry, bitter. People become thieves for it. People will do some crazy stuff over finances. And so, man, what is it for you? Is it finances? You have to realize this, and this is a conversation you and I had this weekend. Money, our bank account, is never, we made a commitment, will never, is never a measurement of our happiness.
Amen.
Ever.
Amen.
It will never be. It does not determine what we can do. It does not determine what we can have. It does not determine where we are going.
Yes, sir.
Never. No matter how much or how little is in there, we are what counts.
And here's the reason why, guys, because if you become reliant on things that can be taken away from you, when the thing actually happens, not to say that it's going to be taken away from you, not to say that, we're wishing that to happen to you, but when you rely on things that have the possibility, even the slightest possibility to be taken away, why put all of your eggs in that basket? Why give the keys to your joy, the keys to your happiness, the keys to your marriage, and putting that dependency on that? Instead of listen. Well, I'll be honest with you, okay? This whole independent thing, like Mr. Independent. Look, listen. As human beings, we are seeking dependency. It's the reason why we depend on our finances. It's the reason why we depend on this and we depend on that and we depend on a haircut and we depend on the fancy shoes, right? Because we like dependency, right?
Right.
But our dependency should be shifted off of that and should be lifted up to the one that will never ever let us down, and that's God. Okay, that's what keeps our marriage together. I'll be honest. That's the secret.
That's the secret.
Okay? That's what we do.
Yep. All right.
Go ahead.
Sorry, we gotta keep moving.
Okay.
Because if we stick to each one, we're not.
Sorry. All right. Number 3. Okay. Feeling constraints. Okay. Feeling constraint.
So limitations, man. Right? Limitations. You're feeling limited. Feeling like, I can't do nothing. I'm suffocating. Can I go out with my friends? Can I do this? Can I go that? Can I go hang out? Can I go play sports?
Yeah.
Gosh, we're always doing what you want to do. You never want to do what I want to do. Hey, can we go see my family this time instead of your family?
Oh gosh, that was like
feeling constraint is like you feel like you cannot do anything like that you want to do, you desire to do.
Absolutely.
You ever feel like that?
Oh man,
I hate that feeling.
I hate that feeling.
All right, guys. Again, we're gonna dive into each one of these deeply in the next 10 days.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we'll talk about the first one and we'll move on.
Absolutely.
So on and so
Guys, again, welcome to the Power Couple Show.
Live Monday through Friday,
10 a.m. Eastern
on Meerkat, Periscope, YouTube,
and thepowercoupleshow.com. Make sure you go to the Power Couple Challenge, become an early bird subscriber, and so you guys can get access to when we're going to be launching the Power Couple Challenge. It's going to be the 1st of August. It goes live midnight, so you want to make sure you get more information on that. Let's go to número 4.
Número 4
is trust. Okay, trust. This is huge, man. Look, there's not a lot of this. I mean, I don't even really have to talk about this too much, right? Look, listen. Trust is a huge component in your relationship. You cannot abuse it. As a matter of fact, here's the thinking of a lot of people when they're in a marriage. Okay. Oh, she's so nice to me. She's amazing. She's great. She wouldn't mind if I took advantage of her. She'd probably forgive me if I went out and cheated, or she'd probably forgive me if I went out and did something stupid. Look, how about instead of thinking that way, every time your spouse does something amazing, something great, instead of thinking that way of taking advantage, because we all think we're just human nature. We like to take advantage.
We naturally do, yeah.
And the truth is that instead of thinking that way, when your spouse does something amazing for you, that should reinforce your commitment to them versus deciding to say, you know what, now I can probably take more advantage of them. So just switch it around. Let it reinforce your commitment. That's number 4.
Number 4, man. Trust. You gotta trust.
Trust, man. Trust. Number 5. What is it, baby?
I can't read it.
Expectations
from
each other.
Ooh, this is a good one, right? And we mentioned it before. Are you having an expectation of perfection over your spouse? Remove expectation. Let me tell you the biggest way to feel disappointed. The biggest way to be let down by someone is by expecting them to do something that you wanted them to do. That's the worst thing you can do. Man, I used to do this all the time.
Yeah.
I would expect my parents to take me somewhere and be let down when they didn't.
Ouch.
I would expect my team to do something and be let down when they didn't. I would expect a raise when I wanted one and be let down when it didn't happen.
Yeah.
I would expect a result to come and I'd be let down when it happened. Man, remove all expectation. Because when you remove all expectation, number 1, you're freeing yourself from being let down. And number 2, you're freeing this person from having to uphold the expectation. Because I was also on the opposite spectrum of having the expectation held from me. You know how hard that was? I felt like I had to constantly tailor who I was to fit the expectation of these people over my life.
Whew.
Get rid of expectations,
Get rid of it,
bro.
man. Get rid of
You're
it.
holding your spouse in like hostage, you know what I mean? Not letting them be who they want to be. Here we go. Number 5.
Number 5.
Your spouse isn't fulfilling your needs or desires properly. Okay, this
is
can
number
be
6.
huge.
Number 5.
I'm sorry, number 6.
Yeah, number 6.
Your spouse isn't fulfilling your needs or desires properly. That's a huge one, man.
Talk about it.
Talk about it, baby. Let's talk about
it, man. Okay. So your spouse is not what? Your spouse is
meeting the needs or desires.
your spouse is not meeting the needs of your spouse, okay, or
What?
desires.
The
Okay?
needs or desires. You're not meeting the needs or desires of your spouse.
The needs of your desires.
The desires of your
The
needs.
desires of your needs.
No.
Okay?
No, your spouse isn't fulfilling your needs or desires. This is annoying. Just taking this off. I didn't even need it.
I don't need it, right? I don't know why I got it.
Okay, so yeah, your spouse isn't fulfilling your needs or desires properly.
She's no longer.
And when you're no longer fulfilling those needs or desires, what happens? They look for it where? Elsewhere.
They look for it elsewhere.
And that's huge.
Okay.
Number 7.
Number 7. Quick change in lifestyle. Okay.
Man, change is always difficult.
Change is difficult. Okay. Look, listen. Let me tell you something really quick. Okay, Periscope. Here's the deal. All right. When my wife when I transitioned into when I started running martial arts school with her, I quickly realized it was a change of lifestyle. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I saw her lifestyle and I got intimidated. I'll be honest with you. Okay. I saw her lifestyle. I saw how she was running a business at 17 years old or whatever. 18 years old, had goals, had all these things going for her. I was intimidated, okay? And how do people normally react when they're intimidated? 2 ways. They run away or they try to suppress their spouse. Okay, they try to suppress their spouse because they don't want to be, they don't want to make sure that, they want to make sure that their spouse is not more successful than they are.
That's true.
Okay, and you can't do that.
Can't do that.
Look, listen, you should be excited that your spouse is more successful than you are. Because look, when one person benefits, you benefit as well. You do. Go ahead.
And the other thing is that change is a good thing. People look at it so much as a negative thing. You have to understand this. You will go through seasons all the time. There's going to be seasons of good times, seasons of bad times, seasons of powerful times, seasons of, not so powerful, victorious seasons, losing seasons. You're going to go through so many seasons, but what you have to understand is this. Those seasons do not determine where you're going and your happiness. They just don't. So stop using where you are in your life and the circumstances of you are in your life as a measurement of where you're going, guys.
Absolutely. Next
Number
one,
8.
No, I don't need it.
Okay.
See it. Security.
Insecurity.
So insecurity is the big one. I would say that I suffer from this big time in my relationship. Again, I was dating a sensei. I was dating somebody who was like way far ahead in her thinking, in her vision, in her goals, just in her dreams. Everything was way bigger. Big
Man, this
thinking.
is gonna be a good week.
Okay, big thinking, very intimidated. Okay, and in my intimidation, almost caused me to lose her because I almost ran the opposite way because I didn't think I was worthy. I didn't think I could uphold, right? I uphold to what she was looking for me as a man. But instead of looking at it that way, understand that when insecurity, all insecurity does is just chokes your potential, man. It just chokes your potential between you and your spouse. You got to figure out where that insecurity is coming from. You got to kill it,
man.
Right? Because all I really needed was just validation. All I needed was a different perspective, right?
That's
like
true.
a different perspective. If someone would have showed me a different perspective, my insecurity would have instantly died. Okay, number 9, religious and culture difference. Okay. Religious and culture difference, okay, we'll talk about it later on throughout the week. Number 10, abuse. Okay, abuse is huge, okay? Abuse is huge. Verbally, okay, mentally, physically, abuse is never a great thing. Abuse is a bad thing, okay? Abuse, you should never be abusing your spouse. I'm guilty of this, okay? I sometimes abuse my wife verbally, okay? Like not in that way, okay? But there's been points where like I become very annoying. Okay, it's like I become very annoying.
I don't think I would consider it abuse.
Okay, whatever you want.
But it does torment me or torture me. No, I'm just kidding. No, guys, we're going to go deep into these topics. Honestly, these 10 reasons, can you imagine what this week is going to be like? We're actually going to go really deep into abuse, okay? We're going to go so deep into it. We're going to even talk about what if you abused me or I abused you.
Yeah. What's going to happen?
How would we handle
the
it?
consequences.
We're going to talk about it all. We're going to go deep. We're going to talk about religious and culture. We're going to talk about the insecurities. We're going to talk about the quick changes in life. We're going to talk about the desiring and needs, not fulfilling those needs. We're going to talk about holding an expectation.
We're going to talk about how we literally for the first good 3 years, 2 years and a half or 3 years in our marriage, we literally were more happier, more in love than ever before, and we were broke and disgusted. We were living in the gutter. We were living in different places, and how we managed to break through that. That's important.
Yeah, but I don't think you were happier than everybody. I think I'm happier now.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we're happier now, but I'm saying is how we overcame that.
Yeah.
How we got to that challenge.
Yeah, because honestly, I think our relationship today is 10 times better than it was then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Thank you for correcting me there.
Finances. We're going to talk about the finances. We're going to talk about trust. We're going to talk about constraint. We're going to talk about lack of communication. We're going to talk about all of these things this upcoming week. And I want you to tell me which one do you think it is for you, okay? For me and my husband, I'm going to tell you, this is what I think personally. What almost caused us to call it quits was finances and constraint. I think constraint was something that definitely killed a lot of, even fulfilling our needs was another one. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah?
Yeah, I totally agree.
So we're going to talk about each one, how we overcame them. Each one in particular, you don't want to miss each one of these topics because I'm telling you, we're going to go dive into it. We're going to talk about our own personal experiences with each reason why marriages may be failing. Guys, you're watching
The Power Couple Show.
Live Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern on Meerkat, Periscope, YouTube, and
ThePowerCoupleShow.com. Guys, what you need to do is go to the Power Couple Challenge, get access to that free PDF, 7 ways to becoming a power couple, but also join our free VIP list, okay? For when we're going to be launching the Power Couple Challenge. It's going to be the 1st of August at midnight. We'd love for you to be an early bird subscriber. Okay, guys, we've gone way over time, guys.
Way over time.
We want to say thank you. We appreciate you. We'll answer the questions. We'll answer everything else.
On the next episode, this whole once a cheater, always a cheater, we will answer that. I promise you. We're going to answer that definitely probably in the your spouse isn't fulfilling your needs or desires.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
So, guys, we love you. We appreciate you. This is Policy Q.
Cassandra Lee, and together we are the Power Couple. Thanks for watching the Power Couple Show. You guys are the bomb.
Like tick, tick, boom. Wow, that was really, really an amazing show.
Love you guys.